Hello everyone, welcome back to Party Wipe Gaming. I am Brindis, and once more we are playing Pyre. So, where we had left off, we had finished a challenge on the Isle of Calmir. It was pretty straightforward, pretty good stuff. And we got one more rite to do before another liberation, which, wow, it's speeding up pretty fast. Yeah, we had knocked out the Pyre Hearts, I think. No, that was somebody else. I don't remember. I'm sorry. It's been a couple days since I recorded. So yeah, we had knocked somebody down, and it looks like Chastity's in the running for next. We're not really interested in that, but it looks like we got to talk to Bertrude. You're unaccustomed to seeing Bertrude smiling. Ooh, that's probably scary. And yet, there she is, doing just that. You soon see why. You have observed before how her manner seems to soften to the degree it can whenever Volfred is around. Oh. If only I could have seen their faces then. What was your secret, dare I ask, dear Bertrude? It appears they are reminiscing about old times in the Commonwealth. Flame-resistant inks, sandalwood. 'Twas the inks themselves which kept those volumes from burning to ash. Flame-resistant inks, of course. The good officers who came to visit, they were so intent on burning all the evidence, they did not stop to think the evidence was fireproof. Alas, that they later found a way to burn thy stamping press regardless. Thy written words, they moved us many times, and many others whom we knew there in the southern bogs. No matter, dear Bertrude. What's done is done. At least we made it difficult for them, is that not so? While introducing some of our fellow citizens to new ideas. Perhaps. My words would not have reached nearly half as many were it not for you. Not to mention how I managed to elude them for another decade or so. I am ever thankful for your sacrifice. Thy thanks shall not be necessary as sandalwood. Well, should you have to take them from me anyhow, or you shall have to take them from me anyhow, thank you, Bertrude, for helping to fulfill a modest author's dreams. What good's a stamping press without good ink? No good at all. They exchange a laugh at this, but then, even still, and through this new ordeal, thou hast no love for us, is that not so? Bertrude. Nay, we understand full well. Thou needst not further explain thyself. There are different kinds of love, Bertrude. On that account, thou hast nothing to teach us, sandalwood. They each remained silent for a time. Our hearts, they cannot be controlled, Bertrude. Blasted things they are, they act well on their own. He puts away his pipe. I am blessed to have you in my life, back in the Commonwealth, and here as well. I mean that, although I know that is not enough. At first, Bertrude does not seem to acknowledge this in any way, but then... Nay, sandalwood, it is enough. It is enough. She departs without awaiting a response, brushing past you as she goes. Wilfred soon turns away as well, politely bidding you good evening. Oh, poor snake lady, I know that feeling. The two old friends have evidently managed their way past certain tensions in their long-standing relationship. They rather seem to draw a certain strength from one another. All too well. It's not as good a feeling as you pretend it to be. Let me tell you. Is there anything from Cassandra? You bring me brief reprieve from solitude. What seek you in exchange? Just want to talk. I thought I told you to be gone. She is pushing you away as she did before. Perhaps I ought to cease my services to you if you insist on disrespecting my wishes thus. Would that sound good to you, O reader? Imagine not having access to the loathsome trinkets which I grant to you. Imagine those idiots of yours having to get by without my tutelage. Just imagine it. I can imagine it just fine myself. I was once a weapon used to kill an emperor. Attempt to kill him anyway. Now I am, once again, a tool, being exploited, soon to be discarded. Go on then, leave me be, go about your business, and let us pretend we do not know full well how this shall end between us. Oh. Alright, I thought I was making some progress. Come visit me again sometime when you need further practice. Just got rejected. Alright, let's continue. I don't even remember where we're going. We picked somewhere important, though. Ah, that's right, Triesta. We were going to fight... I don't even remember. The unmistakable remains of Sylvius, horse-headed, which protruded from the ash and fire there below. Some have taken it to be a work of sculpture, reader. A tale of a titan failed by Saint Triesta Tethys. That is more unbelievable than the thought of some daring exiles who over many years carved the titan's visage out of stone. Be that as it may, the climate and the cliffs are home now to exiled harps, such as the Essence, whom you have faced here when we first arrived. Even they do not all know of the local sacred significance. Wow, I can't read today. Wait a minute. Yeah, I was like, weren't we supposed to be... What's going on with this guy? Oh, did we pick up a stowaway? Ah, there we go. Lone Minstrel believes this should be an expedient path. So Gilman spots convenient landing. Oh, no, we want the vocation. Land. No one talks. Survey the Black Shore. After having reached the monolithic stonework of Black Shore, you volunteer to survey the grounds. You prepare to head out. However, your companions beat you to it in the chase. Hold, Master Rita. This knight and the good Bertrude shall reconnoitre in your stead. They depart, leaving you to rest up. When they later return with nothing much to report, you are feeling better, and are in the midst of deciding which of your vocations to pursue. Alright. Who wants to talk? Gilman. Sir Gilman is fuming in anger over something. So much so that you are hesitant to approach him, but you approach him anyway. Exile is too light a sentence for this knight. He notices you then and seizes up. He begins acting rather nonchalant, as though his outburst did not just transpire. Oh, greetings to you, noble Master Rita. What brings you to this knight this afternoon? Sir Gilman is attempting to make small talk. Let's ask him if everything's alright. You maintain a gentle tone with him and ask whether there is something he might wish to discuss. Sir Gilman perhaps could benefit from talking through his woes. He stands there for a minute, silent and dejected, but then... Master Rita, this knight cannot escape the horrors of his past. It seems that you would hear them. Then you have this knight's apologies ahead of time for burdening you further with his troubles. Having said that, here then are the troubles you requested. You are of course familiar with the siege of the Spiral Sanctum. For this night, the memory of it is like a wound which will not close. This knight stood there on the front lines whilst the high-wing remnants descended upon us. So furious was their assault that our chain of command was ruptured instantly. We of the Sea Dominion, we require orders to perform our duty. Without such orders, why, we surely made a very easy target there, that eve. One by one, then two by two, they picked us off, becoming bolder, some of them shrieking with laughter all the while. This night, he saw his comrades cast aside like sea flies. How this knight survived, he does not know for certain even now. Perhaps it was that he attempted... Seriously. Sorry about that. Perhaps it was that he attempted to pursue and to detain his own knight commander, whom you met when you first met this knight. That cursed Sir Deluge. If not for his craven cowardice, the Spiral Sanctum, it might have held at least a while longer. But instead, we were routed, rendered spineless both in form and deed. Sir Deluge was first to turn and flee as our chain of command crumbled. And as for this knight, he failed to catch his knight commander. He must have looked a coward too. Thus came the time for penance, and this night, why, he insisted on the only course of action reasonable. He insisted on the sentence to the downside. And as you can plainly see, his wish was then fulfilled. How absurd that he should re-encounter his old knight commander here soon after. Thus did this knight become obliged once more to Sir Deluge. We took to the water in the Sea of Solace, where soon we met the Pyrehearts, a triumvirate exclusive to our kind. It was plain to see that they lacked wherewithal, and Sir Deluge, they thought he could provide it, the leadership they sought, and his was too much of a coward to decline. As for this knight, being of the Sea Dominion, he had little choice but to comply, or so at first he thought. When he encountered you and the Nightwings, something awakened within him. With so little honor left to lose, and so much left to gain, it became eminently clear that this knight stood a better chance within your ranks than those of Sir Deluge. And there was little left to say. This knight cannot escape his past, and yet he chooses to believe that he was spared that day not merely by coincidence. Perhaps under King Oris yet has plans in store in which this knight may play a part. This knight, he clings, however vainly, to that hope. He slithered away, his head bowed low. It seems best to leave him for now. You sense he feels relieved having shared all of this. Alright. We'll do a group one since I don't think anybody actually needs any personal stuff aside from Wolfred, but meh. Let's round out quickness. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. You've gained Reader's Influence, Celerity, +2 quickness. Let's wrap it up. Here in the thick underbrush of the Black Basin, you encounter a messenger imp come to deliver news and rumors from the other side. The news this time pertains to Hadwin, whom you liberated at the fall of Solium. You learn Hadwin has returned safely to the Commonwealth, where he was clothed and welcomed, his past transgressions all forgiven. He was to be groomed for a leadership position of his choice, whether on the Council or the Blood Border, each equally as lucrative and secretive as well. However, he refused, and before the stunned council members could do anything about it, he left them. He's since made contact with Wolfred's agents and is working together with them, thus the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. Per the messenger imp custom, the last part of the message was transcribed from Hadwin. Anything new on there? Nope. Word for word, and says, "Keep going. I'll see you here." You thank the messenger imp for relaying this information. Soon, your companions are all abuzz about it. I always thought Hadwin was looking for someone out there back home. Do you think he found her? A glorious example Hadwin has set for all of us. Well done, Hadwin, my boy. I knew you could do it. He did it. Wonder if he will ever find the one he fell for. May that boy's spirit infect a lot of ye as would a plague. Alright. The news of Hadwin's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Everyone get +1 hope. Wish Hadwin luck. Nice. He probably has nothing good for us. Hey guys, come on in. Say now, what happened to that smiley Hadwin guy? Did he really get out of here like I've been hearing, or what? Ooh, what's that? After dousing adversary's Pyre, bearer's Pyre recovers equal to 50% of that dealt. That's nice. And I'll just take some dust, my dude.
What a great taste.
After getting banished, bearer either returns with infinite stamina or a fast-moving howler. See, that's a nice one, keeping that aura, because then Jody can just plow through people. Can we dust her up? No. We should use somebody else anyways, as good as her as she is. Yeah, that wouldn't take anything. It doesn't actually do anything. That one doesn't need anything. Jumps farther than usual. Oh, that didn't change at all. Alright, well, that was dust well wasted. You guys have a good day out there. Commence the rite. As the sky begins to darken over the nest of Triesta, you see one of your adversaries clad in the colors of the Fate. Fate? Which one's the Fate? Oh, that's right. We went for the dog people to see if Shay had any more story. Where is Shay? She arrives on cue. Oh, hi, Elmer. Hello. Father asked me to salute you in the Night Wings, so here I am then. Consider yourselves saluted. Oh, this boy. Oh, okay, and may the scribes watch over you and Mr. Oldheart. They shall do no such thing. Know that I am only doing this to ease Father's worries. He's not worried, such as I can. But when night falls, you are all my adversaries, nothing more. He walks away even as the darkness grows and the stars begin to shine. That boy is so dense. Wow, this thing's getting worse. Shacks, 6 shoulders. Really? 6 shoulders? Adversary shall return from banishment when all are banished. Okay.
Look forth, you exiles of the Night Wings. The 8 scribes summon you to the nest of Triesta. Your adversaries in the coming rite shall be the Fate. Extinguish now their pyre, and glory shall be yours. Now prepare yourselves.
Ooh. So we're gonna need Tamitha for this one. Look at all that open flying room. Hail once again, O Nightwings. My son Alma tells me you have treated him most graciously. For that, I am most grateful. Father, I said no such thing. But, as we all know each other well... Oh, sorry, that's Delbert. But, as we all know each other well, now I suggest that we dispense with further interactions for the time. We must not let our hearts take sway when we are here to honor the scribes. Shay listens intently to all this, then. Oh, you are right, Mr. Oldheart. I never thought of it that way, but you are right. Almer, when all of this is over, someday not too long from now, and the scribes are satisfied that we have served them well, then will you be my friend? I don't know. Okay, I know you meant that too. Until then, may the scribes protect us all. May the scribes protect us all. Oh, they've got a flyer too. I'm back. Sorry I'm late. Sorry, I'm late. I'm ready now to do my part however I can.
Who shall besmirch the Nightwing's name?
Rude. Alright.
Shay.
Krastia?
Pyre.
Courage.
Gertrude would be a good one to put here. Let's get Volfred knocked up.
Very well.
Prepare yourself, everyone. Let us stand together now, my son. Always, father. I am ready.
Commence.
Where were you shooting, man? Oh! That was a little fast explosion.
Banishment.
Oh, good shot, dude. I did not mean to do that.
Outcome.
Boink! Oh, she's out. No!
One careless step.
Dang, he's got a huge shot range.
Poor exile.
Nope, you gotta keep moving, dude.
The Nightwings are first to strike the adversary's flame.
Nope.
Simply abhorrent.
Oh, nope, you missed. There it is. Uh-oh.
Now go.
Come on, keep going. Oh, Volfred, come on.
Bask in the purifying flame.
Yeah, good shot. Ah, she didn't jump.
Banished each in turn.
Now, Volfred, come on. Oh! He jumped into the lava. Oh, come on.
There.
Ow, jumped right into it. Oh, you gotta keep moving, Volfred. Oh, come on. This is hilarious. Where's the ball? Oh, there it is.
Down goes that one.
Oh, come on. Ah. Oh, and he got that throw in? Really?
Be gone.
Alright, you weren't supposed to run into him. Come on. Ah!
Glory to the scribes.
This is a fun match. I'm enjoying this. Impressively conducted to this point, O Nightwings. Yet while our pyre burns, we still shall strive. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted you to do.
A banishment.
Ah, come on. Where's the ball?
Now take it. Unfortunate for the fate.
Wilfred, come on.
Quite
Good shot,
proud
good
for the
shot.
Nightwings.
Oh, that wasn't good.
Contempt. Most foul. Now.
Man, he's fast.
Oh, poor old Dalbert.
Oh, no. Yeah. Barely. Alright.
Once more like that, and we are finished here.
Man, she can't get anywhere.
To each his own.
Oh, you're gonna keep trying to dunk it, huh? Oh, she couldn't jump. Alright. Wow.
banished.
Oh, he's just stalling. Come on.
Oh,
Nope. Why would you do that? Oh, come on.
someone there rose to the occasion.
Oh, that wasn't what I wanted you to do.
Alas for Alba. And it is done.
Good job, Shay.
The you-know-who prevailed. Their adversaries must be rather shaken after that.
No, that was a good match.
The rite is complete.
Alas, that the scribes did not heed our prayers this night. Come, Alma, we are needed here no longer.
Always is there greater knowledge to be gained.
Good job, team. Wow, Volfred is not gaining levels at all.
Until the stars align.
I think they're doing that on purpose, where he's not supposed to be enough to go. After you defeated the Fate with Aplom, there is little time for you to rest as yet. The night beckons, and the next rite reveals itself to be a vital one. It is already time, Rita. Come, see for yourself. The coldness of the seasons now presents to us another chance. He heads out straight away, and you follow in turn. Indeed, among the remaining stars, you see one which you see... You see one which you are familiar now burns ever brightly. The path to freedom is laid bare before you. Pursue it. I wonder which one it is. Where's Fulford's plan at? Only 55? Really? With only a slightly good chance we can win? Interesting that we're going to be facing the Chastity, though. We only had that one match with them. Already are the Nightwings summoned back to Mount Elodio. Picture the rites as a wheel broken free from a wagon. It is turning uncontrollably, and soon shall reach a sudden stop. We shall have several chances left for someone to go free, either us or else our adversaries, but not both. What is at stake each time is further complicated now, I must admit, knowing we have so few opportunities remaining. Those whom we send back to the Commonwealth, should our plan somehow fail, they may look back upon their exile with fondness. So returning to the Commonwealth is not inherently a mercy, I don't think. Moreover, there are those... I can't read. Wow, what is going on today? Where are my glasses? Maybe that's a problem. Getting all dyslexic on these words. Moreover, there are also those among us whom we count on to prevail in the rites. I mean, everybody's kind of well-rounded at this point. We need them on the Nightwings just as much as we need them in the Commonwealth. Like, that last match, it's like, yeah, I kind of leaned heavy on Jodie for most of it, but it's like, we did just fine without her, too. The extra Pyre health would be great, but We cannot simply grow our numbers here, given the circumstances. And so, who stays, who goes? These choices affect us all. No pressure there, my boy. Now, I don't know about you, but I shall go and take my leave for now. Set forth again at daybreak. Boink. Oh, it's Shay. Shay seems to be in a happy mood, though she always seems to be around Jodariel, who is listening to her with patience. So, I would just look within the sallow caps each daybreak for the morning dew to drink, and once in a while I would find maybe a stream to drink from too. Though, I'd get very thirsty sometimes too. I tried drinking tree sap once. It wasn't very good. Really, it was very bad, I guess. She seems to be discussing how exactly she managed to survive in the downside all alone for so long. Jodariel watches her intently for a while. Food. Well, food was harder to find usually because, this is a bit embarrassing, but I tried never to harm a living thing, because it makes me very sad. But sometimes it is the way of things. I understand, I do. And so I would eat as often as needed to and tried a lot of different things to see if they were good. Most of them weren't, though. But I got by. I learned to get by. I already knew how a little bit because back home where I came from, I had to get by there too. Here, well, it was harder, but it wasn't that much harder really, in a way. Jodariel remains silent for some time as Shay trails off. Then she embraces Shay and holds her there gently. Shay lets out a breath, but says nothing either for a while. Shay, may I ask you a question? Or may I ask a question of you? Wow. Okay, either way worked. Me? Oh, of course. What question is it? How old are you? Do you know? Oh, I am 19 years old. That is how old I am, I think. Truly. Then you have seen a lot in not a lot of time. Know that what you have achieved, it is a feat. I have known seasoned soldiers who could not have lived through the experiences you have described. Oh, really? Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. You've seldom seen Shay look so joyful as this moment. As for Jodariel, you could count on one hand the number of times you have seen a smile play across her lips. You leave them to their conversation. Oh, sweet. Does she want to talk to me now? You call upon me for a purpose, my reader. Why are you doing this? Reaching out to me again, like this. I have been abandoned in this blasted rock more times than you could count, reader, and each time I have laughed it off like so. She laughs. I fear it will be difficult this time. Before I knew that someone else would come around and pick up where the previous idiot left off, but now... She scoffs, then falls silent for a time. Well, it seems there may not be a next time after this, if one I am to understand about the stars are... The stars out there is even a half-truth. So then, I can anticipate an eternity of utter solitude, without even the blasted rites to keep me company. Understand that while I may be apparition in a glass to you, I yet retain a shred of self, and do not happily foresee that outcome. And yet, you keep coming back to me like this. If this is all in service of a torment, then you are most cruel, O lovely reader. Commendably so, I have to say.
Compragine rotale.
So then, am I to understand you wish to spend more time with me thus, knowing full well the stars are soon to put an end to this little affair? As if in answer to her question, you feel what seems to be the Beyonder Crystal itself. Beyonder Crystal seems to be pulling you away. Would provide some welcome company. Yeah, let's do it. You focus your mind and remain where you are, there, with Sandra, in the confines of the Beyonder Crystal, and remain there with her for some time. No words need be exchanged between the two of you, and in the darkness there, for once, she does not feel alone. Yay! Soon enough, however, she bids you to depart.
Caricumta naflis.
You shall leave those idiots of yours listless if you remain here too long. Be gone already, and let me know if you have need of me. Yay, we made a breakthrough. Let us do this all again sometime. Alright, that's the 40-minute mark, so might as well call it here, otherwise it's going to stretch a little long. Thank you all for watching. I have been Rindis, and if you guys liked it, be sure to hit that like button. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of our latest videos. If you guys have any suggestions on what we should be playing next, feel free to leave them down below in the comments below, or just tell us we suck. That's fine too. I don't mind. I read all the comments and try and respond to you guys. If you guys enjoyed it, I already said that. Anyways, hey, thanks for stopping by again. Really do appreciate it. Tell your friends. Show some other people who might be interested in watching Pyre. Until the next time, I have been Rindis, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.